Herzlich willkommen zurück. Hier sind wir ungefähr letztens stehen geblieben, also hier in der Straße oder der Brückenteil. Auf jeden Fall hatten wir letztens, hat sich uns unsere gute Kollegin angeschlossen und wir müssen sie halt bezahlen, wenn wir hier das schaffen. Raten am besten. Könnt mir ja mal sagen, wie ihr mit Geld umgeht. Bei mir ist es immer sehr, wie soll man sagen, unterschiedlich.
This is...
Come on!
Was soll ich sagen? Ja, wie ihr mit Geld umgeht, so an sich. Ich gucke mich mal ein bisschen um. Ich habe ja hier auf der Karte so einen Punkt. Muss ich vielleicht immer hoch und lang. Auf jeden Fall, ja, wie ihr mit Geld umgeht. Ich gehe, also, ja, sparsam teilweise damit um.
This is...
Sagen wir mal, es gibt 5 Punkte. Ich gehe von diesen 5 Punkten mit 5 Punkte gehe ich mit 4 sparsam um und der Rest nicht. Also natürlich, ich spare auch Geld. Dementsprechend. Wo muss ich am besten hin? Oh. Hey. Die Karte wäre mir am liebsten gerade. Da bin ich. Da muss ich nicht hin. Ich glaube, da muss ich hin. Auf jeden Fall, ja, ich habe so... Ja, ich habe 4 Sachen, wo ich sagen mal spare und sparsam bin. Und der eine Punkt ist halt, wenn ich mein Gehalt kriege, da bin ich immer sehr Dings. Ich habe aber auch noch andere Einnahmen, die ich halt kriege. Und so spare ich halt besser als gedacht. Also das werde ich dann auf ein spezielles Konto mir immer holen. Weil jeder hat so seine, wie soll man sagen, einen Punkt, wo man Geld kriegt. Aber die meisten kennen es wahrscheinlich, die jetzt...
What is it? Sorry.
Ach, wir sind... Ah, okay. Gut, dann weiß ich, wohin wir müssen. Okay. Das, Trinkgeld kriegen. Trinkgeld. Taschengeld. Kriege ich zum Beispiel nicht mehr mit meinem Alter. Also von meinen Eltern kriege ich nichts mehr. Von meiner Oma kriege ich mal so hin und wieder 10 Euro vielleicht zugesteckt. Von meiner einen Oma. Und so. Was natürlich schön ist. Und das lege ich mir auch immer beiseite, weil ich gebe, wie gesagt, mein Geld in Maßen aus. Das mit diesen Treppen ist sehr schön und gut, aber ich habe so ein Gefühl, ich würde mich eher verlaufen, als mich klar finden hier.
Not this way.
Upsala. Ja. Auf jeden Fall, ich weiß, dass es unterirdisch ist, das ist es. Das geht aufwärts. Wie nehmen wir da lang? Unterirdisch ist der Weg, das weiß ich. Na, hier, guck mal da. Ah, da liegt jemand. könnt mir ja sagen, wie ihr mit Geld umgeht, ob ihr eher sparsam seid oder nicht.
It's the peacekeepers. Stay hidden.
Huh? Oh, right. Chief. And that peacekeeper from the clock tower.
Seth Burrows. A high-ranking peacekeeper. He's quite infamous for being slow.
Well, we sure got some heavy rain again, huh? The humidity makes my head...
I don't care.
Huh? What did you say?
I don't care. More importantly, you sent your detectives to interfere with the Nailman case, didn't you? We have with...
Nailman? Now that you mention it, there was a case like that before. Oh, wait, no, I don't know anything.
This flower. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Huh?
Created by Amaterasu Corp's research, this precious work of art is adapted to Kanai, but unfortunately, once picked, it can only maintain its beauty for 3 when something beautiful withers. I feel so sad.
I don't fall.
The Nailman affair will be handled by... Bring in the detectives you sent.
Hold on! I don't know what detectives you're talking about, and I don't know where any of them are.
I'll wait until this flower withers. You have 3 hours. I'll not... If you fail to meet my demands, you will suffer the same fate as the...
Fine, I get it, but can't you give me more time?
He's gone.
Chief Yako, are you alright?
Oh, Yuma. And, yeesh, this is bad. Listen, the peacekeepers just came by.
I know. We were watching from over there.
Huh? You were watching? You couldn't... Hold on. Are you two the detectives they were talking about?
I'm sorry. It's a long story, but it was...
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! What?
It's exactly as the peacekeeper said. We are currently pursuing the Nailman case. We'd like to search around the church. I was about to ask you to take us there, but you seem rather busy.
Yeah, I'm real busy now. Thanks to you. You're gonna keep investigating? Not gonna help your chief out of a jam? Look, we've got 3 hours before I'm taken away. If that happens, the last...
Would you rather hand us over to the peacekeepers?
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the chief. I'd rather turn myself in than ever sell any... Though, I wouldn't want to do that either, if I'm being honest. Never mind, forget what I just said.
Man, he does not know when to stop.
What should we do, Halara?
There's only one person who'll be taken into custody. It's not the chief, not us. It's the Nail. You will find the real culprit and turn the murderer over to the peacekeepers as originally planned. With enough evidence, they will have no room to reject the truth.
But we only have 3 hours.
3 hours is more than enough. I will give my utmost effort as your assistant. With my logic, anything is possible.
I don't really get it, but it seems best to leave it to you two. You said you wanted to go to the church? Let me mark it on the map. It's for the best that I don't tag along. If we're seen together, things will get even more sticky. I'll be right here.
Got it. We're off.
3 hours. You've got 3 hours to...
Was ist Kaltstress? Warum ist Kaltstress?
I'm counting on you. There's still so much I need to do.
Hoffentlich verratet er nicht die anderen zwei. Weil das eine Mädel, boah, ich feiere die ja so hart, die ist so verträumt wie ich. Ich mag sie einfach so sehr irgendwie. Ich muss sagen, sie gefällt mir am ehesten und der Junge gefällt mir am wenigsten. Und die andere Kollegin, ja, Mittelding. Also ich kann empfangen, um einen Bus zu rufen.
You can get to the church from Kamasaki district. Time is short.
Let's hurry! You sure you want to take a deep...
Ich kann mich sehr schnell verlaufen, muss ich halt sagen.
detour? Don't you want to save Buzzhead?
Ich finde es ja so schön, dass jeder so eine spezielle Fähigkeit hat. Oh.
Hey!
Hey!
Naja, da sind wir lang gekommen. Also daran kann ich mich sogar noch erinnern, weil es schon ein bisschen länger her ist. Ihr seht ja, wie viele verschiedene Sachen ich hochlade in letzter Zeit. Aber jetzt wird demnächst auch wieder eins beendet. Es wurde ja jetzt vor längerem, vor ein paar Wochen, Digimon beendet. Und jetzt wird wahrscheinlich Fire Emblem Engage auch bald beendet werden. Und Pokémon Pur, der Zusatz, also türkisgrüne Maske, ist ja
Hurry or
jetzt
you'll run out of time.
derzeit auch dran. Nö. Guck mal, wer hier ist.
Whoa!
Ich finde es sehr frech von ihm, dass er unhöflich ist. Dass ich frage mich, wo das Girl hier in der Stadt steht. War auch letztens so lächerlich, wie lange ich diese Dings
The
gesucht
mailman
habe.
urban legend originated at this church.
There aren't any ghosts here, are there? It's...
Die Halara. Wie lange ich die gesucht habe.
What's the
Das
matter,
war
Laura?
echt nicht lustig.
I hate churches. I find them devoid,
Huh? Why is that?
because prayer is obviously inferior to payment. Just look at the tragedies the city has seen. There is no God to save you. The lost lamb should look to detectives for help instead, don't you think?
I don't know about that. Depends on the...
Forget it. For now, let's talk to the people around the church.
Will they even listen to us?
They can't say no if we say we're on assignment for the peacekeepers.
Is it okay to lie like that?
Whether it's okay or not is secondary. Our priority, in order to achieve that, deception is at times... Now, let us educate those who are here, that their true savior isn't beyond...
Muss ich ihr schon zustimmen, da hat sie irgendwie recht. Girl, das feiere ich.
What is it? You wanted to
I've already spoken to the peacekeepers a bunch of times. How many times do I gotta say it?
Hasn't the culprit already been...
Well, I don't mind. I have time to talk.
How long are you going to stand around like some tombstone? Our time is short. Why do you think we've gathered them here?
Oh, yeah.
It's your move. Play your card.
Do I really have to do this? I guess Halara seems intent on...
In my opinion, it'd go much faster if Halara did this, Master.
But I have to do it. No point in wasting time thinking about it.
Time for an investigation.
And you are...
I do the odd jobs, like cleaning around the church. I also care for the forest.
Do you know anything about the Nailman?
I often patrol the woods, but I'm usually, when morning comes around, there are dolls nailed to the trees. It's tough to clean all of them up. I've never seen the nail man himself, but I've seen people enter the forest plenty.
Have you ever talked to them?
I have, but they typically run away. Some get surprised and leave. I chase after them to give them back their dolls, but I'm never fast enough.
That makes sense with a body like that.
I understand. Thank you for...
Da wären die anderen drei viel besser geeignet, weil der kommt nicht da durch den Dings da oben.
You are...
What are you, blind? I'm a nun, obviously. You got some nerve, calling me here out of nowhere. Do you know how busy I am with choir practice? I'll kill your ass in the name of God!
Sorry!
She's the type my master has trouble with.
I'll have you know, my dad is a higher up at Amaterasu Corporation. I don't care if you're on a mission from the Peacekeepers. If you piss me off, Papa will make you...
Right. I'd just like to ask some questions. I'll keep it quick. Do you know anything about this Nailman?
You mean the guy nailing up dolls? Well, I have seen someone going into the forest late at night. Whenever I've gone into the forest afterward, I usually find dolls nailed to the trees. The dolls have names written in what looks like blood. It's creepy as hell, really. In other words, it's totally that...
I see. By the way, what happened to your right hand? Did you get...
Hey, don't stare! It's nothing. I went a little overboard while practicing an instrument.
Instrument?
I'm working on this new thing I call death metal choir. I was messing around.
Is that your dominant hand?
What kind of question is that? You want to die or something?
Oh,
It is her dominant hand.
I see.
Ich finde sie schon wieder sympathisch, aber ich habe das Problem mit sympathischen Leuten. Wenn die sympathisch sind, sind es bis jetzt
Are
die
you
Mörder
the priest of this
gewesen.
church?
Und die Killer.
That's right. My family has served this church for many generations. Though I only became a man of the cloth in recent years, the blood of martyrs spanning centuries dwells within me. Thus, my existence is but a piece of the... That is my mission, as the divine has guided me to do.
I don't get why, but he sure seems proud to be a priest.
Do you know about the Nailman?
Of course. I have no idea how that rumor spread. Perhaps it was even started by a wish made by those seeking salvation, which...
Salvation? The people of this city must be crazy if they look to the Nailman.
Hey, that actually sounds kind of cool. I know how they...
Isn't it basically already...
Noch der letzte.
Excuse me, but do you even have to ask? You know who I am. Huh? No, I think today is the...
What? You're investigating the Nailman, and you don't know who I...
What's that supposed to mean?
This must be the clergy member on the report who was the first to find the body.
Yeah, that's right. I was the first on the scene.
Right, it was on the report. I'm impressed Halara was able to realize it so quickly.
I've been attending every day since I was first baptized here as a child. That's how pious. But I don't work here, so it's not like I'm a clergyman. I just love mystical places like this. There's an otherworldly... I love researching this type of stuff.
Bisschen
Which
creepy
is
ist
why
der
I've
Typ
been
hier
keeping
schon.
an eye on Nailman activity for...
So, you know a...
That's an understatement. In fact, you could say I'm an expert in Nailman.
In that case, what do you think?
I think...
You do? Then who do you think?
The real Nailman, obviously. The Peacekeepers are making a big mistake.
Also...
Listen, the Nailman exists.
Dann kommen alle drei ein bisschen suspekt von den Geschichten, die sie jetzt vorgetragen haben.
And commits murder based on
Wäre
a
aber ein
sacrificial
bisschen
doll.
dumm, er als der die Tat gefunden hat, dass er der Mörder ist, wäre auch ein bisschen sehr blöd. Aber wäre ja nicht extra den Kirchturm runtergetragen, aber könnte ja auch sein, dass er auf die Frau stand und deswegen sie ihn betrogen hat. Oder
Yeah,
sie
I get it. You probably... In that case, look for a doll in the forest. You'll find a nailed doll with a name tag for the darks. Whoever's name is on it is the Nailman's next target. Just follow someone in town with the same name. If you're lucky, you might have a run-in with the nail. Unfortunately, I wasn't so lucky. I've missed him by just a hair 4 times.
I see. So you can guess the next victim based on each doll's name tag.
I was so close at the clock tower, too. I found someone whose name matched a name tag and figured out she was heading to the clock tower. I called the Peacekeepers and entered the clock tower, but I was too late. Damn it! If only I had acted soon. I was so close to...
Guess he just wants to meet the mailman and doesn't care about preventing the murders. So he's an occult enthusiast? Seems like a huge...
I've talked to everyone. Halara, is there anything you'd like to ask them?
Only end your turn once you've secured a shot at Vic.
Has anyone noticed strange things happening near the church lately?
Wow, what a big...
Oh, now that you mention...
What is it? Please, any small detail will help.
Something strange was burning in the...
What do you mean by strange?
Like... I thought it was a rope, but all I can say is it looks strange.
Can you try drawing what it looks like? It does look like some sort of bizarre...
It's like a centipede with legs missing from one side. Looks delicious.
I was worried that it wasn't supposed to be burned. So I tried to, but I was too late. It was completely incinerated. I asked around to see if anyone knew about it, but everyone claimed they had... The incinerator is surrounded by a locked fence. Only clergy...
So, no one here
I don't even work here in the first place.
Only clergy can access the incinerator.
I don't know if this has any...
That reminds me. Is there any information about the dolls used in the nailman ceremony? I know a few have been found at the crime scenes, too.
You find that stuff in any doll shop.
Doll shop?
Huh? You haven't seen one? What are you, foreigner or something? Around here, all the craft shops have been selling fancy dolls for a long time. They were mostly souvenirs for tourists, but that industry is long gone now. Some places still sell them at steep discounts just to get rid of their stock. If you know where to look, you'll see mountains of illegally discarded dolls all over the place.
I see. So there have been several nailman cases in the past. Does anyone know anything about past cases?
You know a lot about these things, right?
Yeah, you can ask me anything about the... I was the first to find the body every time.
Huh?
There's no reason to look surprised. I find dolls with name tags, but every time I find a victim, they're already dead.
Being the first on scene each time sounds super suspicious.
Ja, deswegen meine ich
You
es
think I'm
sehr
suspicious, don't you? I suppose the first person on the scene can always lie and say they discovered the body in a locked room. But the thing is, I've never been alone when I've discovered a body. All of the crime scenes had no way in or out, so I'd open them with someone nearby, or by asking the peacekeepers.
So the body's discovery was never done alone.
Master, why don't you ask for more details about past cases?
Can you tell me more about each case?
There have been 3 Nailman cases in the past. The first happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki district. It's essentially a members-only casino. The victim owned the place. At the time, the Nailman was just a name you'd sometimes hear about in urban legends. But I had a personal interest in the Nailman, so I started researching him. And then it happened. I came across another murder while investigating a name tag I found in the forest. I knew then that it had to be the Nailman.
And that crime scene was also within a locked room?
Yeah. All of the Nailman crime scenes have common characteristic. There's always a corpse and doll coated in nails. And also, the murderer leaves no trace behind. Isn't that bizarre? See why I'm so interested in the Nailman?
I totally get it.
Don't empathize with him.
The secret club was the first locked room mystery. As for the second, it was at a mansion in the residential area near Ginma district. About 3 months ago, the owner of the mansion was murdered in the building's study. The crime scene again took place in a locked room. Considering all this, there's no doubt it was committed by then. I knew the legendary Nailman had to set the third locked room mystery. It also featured a body, and today, the 4th locked room mystery happened. That's every single Nailman case. I'm sure the Nailman will continue on. He will enact revenge for the people of Kanai Ward.
Uh-huh. A watchmaker was arrested earlier. He's suspected of being involved in the Nailman incident. Does anyone know anything about him?
A watchmaker? You mean G.A.? I've asked him to fix the church clock several times. To think that he's the Nailman.
Well, it hasn't been proven that he's the culprit yet.
Oh, I see. But if it were him, no one would blame him.
What do you mean?
This city has completely changed. Everyone is seeking salvation. The Nailman was born out of our situation.
You mean the Nailman is what the people actually wanted?
Many would certainly deny it, but the nailed dolls continue to appear in our forest. If the Nailman acts as their agent, then they are also the Nailman. You know, that's how I see it. What do you think?
It's true. The Nailman could be seen as a savior to some people. After all, he kills the people you want dead for you. I mean, the victim had it coming for doing something worth getting killed over, right?
I think I've asked about everything I wanted to find out.
Looks like time is almost up. Let's get going.
Was that okay?
Yes, it will suffice. Thank you for your cooperation. You should study their faces well. They may end up being accused of the murders. Huh? You need to remember every face, so you can spot them even if they flee through a crowd.
Wait! Do you mean the actual culprit is one of them?
Perhaps. There's not enough information yet to act on. We have no time to waste. Let's investigate the other crime scenes. Best not to scramble what little gray matter rests in your head. So let's examine the crime scenes chronologically.
Okay. Well, the first murder occurred at... It's the secret club in the Kamasaki district.
Correct. Let's hurry. I won't allow...
Wenn die Orte nicht weit voneinander weg liegen, ist das ja gar kein Problem. Ich habe aufgepasst.
Halara? The first incident was 6 months ago, right? If we go to the crime scene now, there's...
You think it will be a waste of time? There's no need to worry about...
So, you have a plan then?
What? You're working with Halara Nightmare. Now, let's be...
Huh? Right.
I don't really get it, but talk about confidence. Where's the secret club?
Gut, dann würde ich sagen, danke fürs Zuschauen und dann werden wir uns nächstes Mal in den geheimen Club mal untersuchen. Dann danke fürs Zuschauen und tschüss, bis nächstes Mal, bye bye.